wonder if anyone out there has tried that. Like, getting that guy to break his men staff so that you get the Berserk one. Oh, it's gonna be a long... It's not really night. Day? And the hand axe attacked. I guess that makes sense, because I think the sniper's going to go for Erica, so they're maximizing the, Or the other hand axe went for Erica? Was the one outcome that I didn't think would happen. Okay, this is going to get very boring quickly. I was hoping that you'd spread out. No more reinforcements, though. Oh, she does double with the Javelin, although it doesn't have a lot of uses. But I might as well just try Javelining some things. Javelin fight! I'm probably going to have to send someone back here to capitalize on all this experience, because I don't want it all to go to Amelia. Now, let's see. Cormac is almost ready to promote. I can just show off the hilarity that is the heavy spear here. And I can save this door key for later. Or I can put it in the convoy for, I guess, Erica to use, maybe? Okay, that's kind of amusing. I can rune sword one of them. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to run out of rune sword, unfortunately. Actually, speaking of which, the rune sword might be a good idea to use against the boss, if you have one. And it's not severely worn down like this, because the anima... Well, not anima. The magic triangle, with the boss's weapon being anima, actually does work. So the rune sword being dark will count as effectiveness bonus against it, but only if it's using the ranged attack, I believe. Or not, it might count as that all the time. I kind of forget. Well, yeah, you're going to make sure that nobody is able to break through to get to Little Rachel. Yeah, maybe they are heading for wherever Little Rachel is. Does anyone here have any stealable items? I doubt it. Nope, doesn't look like it. And that's not really a great idea either. Okay, the secret shop's in the other one. I forget which of the two the secret shop is in, but I just spoiled what the member card is for. But yeah, we'll get to that later. And now, this is where things get kind of tricky. I don't exactly trust you to hit both of those. This is where your low skill is working against you. I'm kind of going to need to go for this, actually. Although, wait, no. That's actually a bad idea. Because if he does that, and then he one round kills both of these, which he probably will, he'll get attacked by all of them in the same turn, and that won't end well. So, what do I do here? See, this is why I wanted to lure the sniper to a place where the axes couldn't go. It's going to take Joshua ages to get around to the boss, isn't it? Just realized that. Once again, equipping the weapon with better evasion. The axe man can still go over there. And yes, he does one round kill these guys, unless I use Flux. Okay. I am at this point not exactly sure what to do here. But I just have to trust that it will all work out somehow. I really have no idea why you went for Garrick, but oh well. It's like when you got a choice of two people to attack. The Uber Mercenary who destroys everything, or the Thief with fairly low attack power who's probably not going to hurt you very much, and you choose the Uber Mercenary. Once again, I question the AI's logic in this game constantly. And once again, this is going to be very long. Even longer. I didn't expect them all to go this way. It's the Amelia roadblock. All the knights are now traffic jammed. This is actually looking pretty hilarious. And yeah, that's painful. Just imagining all these guys on horseback just all coming down this corridor and just suddenly just screeching to a massive halt because Amelia's just standing in the doorway. Okay, Joshua can get out of range of the sniper this turn, which is good. Ah, right, now I can finish off you without putting myself in range of the sniper. Could even use loot if I wanted to. Let's just go for this then. I'd actually like to have loot promoted by the next chapter. These enemies aren't worth very much experience though. And yeah, so that sniper can't reach her. But I do once again need to be careful of Ewan. Okay, Eric could go there. Joshua takes this elixir. Who has the hero's crest, by the way? I'm sure I gave it to someone here in exchange for that door key. Guiding ring. Oh wait, no, I was going to pull it out of the convoy later. That's why. Might not even be able to get Joshua promoted before the boss now that I think about it. Okay, that guy's going to go for loot and hopefully die. And then this guy is, I'm not sure, but I'm going to have... Okay, none of them can go after Natasha from here. But I'd rather leave her around there. See, I need to open up this door, but also I want Ross to maybe try and go around and fight these guys. And alternatively, I could have Joshua go there, but that's going to make this chapter take a really long time. Okay, let's... actually, yeah, let's open this door. So we got 2 mercenaries in here and a fighter. Once this fighter is down, it should be pretty clear skies for Tana. And you just keep on throwing javelins at things. We are quickly approaching the point in this chapter where I'm going to run out of things to say. I need you to get around the other side of the throne room. The problem is that... Oh yeah, and Erica needs to get to the throne room as well, so she has to go all the way around the giant spiral. Yeah, now I'm starting to remember the bad memories that I have of this chapter sometimes. Not for difficulty, but for the fact that it just is very long. It often takes a really, really long time, because you have to go all the way around this spirally thing in order to get to the throne, and then... So depending on how things go, I might even have to speed up some of this. I don't like doing that when I'm playing through a game, but it's going to get to the point where there just isn't much else going on. Okay, taking 11 damage here shouldn't be too bad. I knew it! I knew you wouldn't double him! And there's another chest down here too. And you're not actually going to kill with this. You did what I hope you'd do, so now it's just the sniper. And if it's just the sniper, this is actually pretty safe. Now they're all well and truly traffic jammed in there. Do any of you have javelins? No. Okay, so my goal here is to bait them into attacking Ewan. By them, I just mean this one sniper. You're not going to double loot, are you? 11, and loot's going to, with fire, she's going to be fine. Although, 28 attack, loot has 4 defense. Yeah, you need at least 3 defense to survive. Yeah, loot will survive. But I guess in this case, I'm probably going to have to... Oh, I could try and have loot go over there, but I don't know. Gonna hang back a little bit for now. Get rid of you. Because we're almost out of enemies for this chapter, and it's just going to be moving. Can't double you, though. So I'm just going to have to chuck a lance at one of you. And Erica and Joshua are stuck because I want that guy to attack Ewan. And meanwhile, what's Cormac doing? He's going in this way. Might as well have you help out against the cavalcade of cavalry here. Really? Well, finally got a level up out of it. No strength, though. Still. And I need to make sure that you aren't in range. Bit of a waste of a Zumbato, but still. Actually, I'm going to have Teddy stand by around here just to meet up with Erica and Joshua once they go around there and speed their approach to the throne room. And yeah, getting Renok all the way down there for those chests is also going to take a while. So yeah, we are approaching a part of the chapter that's going to be not difficult, just really boring. So I apologize for that. But it'll get interesting once we start fighting the boss. I thought at least one of you would do that. Is he going to get doubled? Yes, he is, and I am out of elixirs. Fortunately, though, this guy is going to die. And Tana should take out the other one. Meanwhile, Amelia is still roadblocking this area. At least she's doing what a typical Armor Knight would do, except missing a lot more often for some reason. And that's what I hope you do. Oh, and it missed anyway. Don't even need to heal him. But this is not going to do enough damage, is it? Yeah, I don't think it is. Well, obviously, because my damage is 17 and his HP says 21. Might be a good opportunity for the one-use Flux, though. Although, I don't think I can do that. Because Natasha, I think, will die, if that is the case, and... because you have 28 attack power, and she only has 4 defense, which, yeah, that's 24. That's 1 more than her HP. So, yeah, she will die from that. And this guy is going to conveniently throw his heavy spear over the wall for loot to pick up. Yeah, another heavy spear. And yeah, like I said, I'm just going to have to... I mean, alternatively... No, not loot. Ewan can't reach. Except, I think I can... Yeah, I can get Erica past his range this turn. I did really want to promote a Joshua at this point, but might not be able to do that. Let's just finish you off. And can I walk one space forward without getting in range of the sniper? Probably not. Well, I can't reach that guy without getting in range of the sniper. So we're going to go back here to help her out. I don't think there are any more guys with javelins here, so Amelia can actually switch to a more powerful weapon. And crit for some reason, even though she didn't need it. Alright, now I need to take out the mercenary on the other part of the map. Oh, getting Rennick to all these chests is going to be... In fact, okay. You do have a full inventory. Oh, you have the Elysian Whip, which... Okay. How am I going to do this? Okay, firstly, I suppose... You're going to swap that member's card for the Elysian Whip. You're going to run back because you're not getting to the chest from this side of the map. And let's have you run around here and not through the wall of cavalry. So now you hopefully die. Thank you. Would not want to have to restart this. Speaking of which, yeah, I'm going to have to take caution with the boss. 15... Yeah, this is why I love Tana. Her strength can get very, very high for a Pegasus Knight. Although, she usually has more defense than this for me. Does anyone here have a chest key? I don't think so. At least Natasha can wait here and help heal people when they come. Alright, so the sniper will hopefully attack Ewan and die. Wow, he dodged both of them. And sniper gone. Great. That simplifies things. Level 17, which is also pretty nice. I just realized that since this route isn't... And another Garrett crit. Since this route isn't gonna count as my cannon path, I probably could easily just promote Joshua before level 20. I might as well do that, actually. I mean, it's not going to mean that big of a difference in his stats for the next chapter where I want to be using Joshua, because Chapter 15 I am going to be showing for Erica's route for the main reason of, well, I don't want to spoil it, but certain reasons that, revelations that happen on Erica's route that don't happen on Ephraim's. Okay, this chapter just got a little bit more interesting. Unfortunately, that means that Joshua's path to the boss is going to be stalled even more. I forget what triggers these. It must be another proximity-based thing. Nice dodge there. And I can have Ewan take out the second one. And he takes no damage in return. Times like these when Luna... Actually, yeah, you wouldn't... You'd only be doing 2 more damage even with Luna. I didn't miss anyway. And this is also Dark, Edgy Shaman versus Bright, Happy, Colourful Shaman. So I think they're going to continue spawning for a few turns. So I can continue having Erica run towards here, and then have Rennick run towards her. Wait, no. No, he's got the Elysium. Right. I'm going to have to change things around again. For now, though, I think I'm going to refresh the recording for a second. I want to make sure there aren't any glitches. And it's already been going for over an hour. Okay, Cormac can try and fight off a few of these. Definitely want him to hit level 20 because he's got an important task in the next chapter. Now, Garrick is actually pretty severely damaged, so... Although before that, I'm going to have him just stand in front of that pillar there. Those two monks right next to the boss are no threat at all. I have no idea why they're even there. They're not even healers. I mean, you'd think they'd make them healers to heal the boss, but they're just random light magic users. I mean, I suppose to deter you from using dark magic against his magic sword, but even then, it's, I don't know. Okay, yeah, this path is a direct dead end to the end of the spiral. Of course, that'd be where the thing for the members card is. So, once again, more healing with Natasha. And as I've said before, this is a great chapter to grind supports. Maybe Luke can break through this when there are less of those knights left. Finish off one more. Though I'd like for there to be enough left for Cormag to reach level 20 on. And hey, Knight... She's missing a lot, but she's getting tinked by things, which is a good sign. Oh, two of them have javelins. Yeah, I thought they'd keep going for a couple of turns. And now... This is annoying, because I'm going to have to double back. Give you that. Get you to Cormag. Since I kind of want him to get most of the experience, I might as well have him just stand in the choke point now. And 10 with crit 8, and you should have enough luck. Yeah, you have enough luck to avoid that. The boss obviously is going to stay on his throne. 10 attack! Wow, Rachel gets tinked by them. Although she's just going to run past them anyway. And let's have Joshua just get a little bit more experience, I guess. Probably going to have to do some support grinding here, because it's going to take ages for Joshua to reach the boss, and I definitely want him to get there. I want to get Natasha around here kind of soon just to heal Joshua. But you see why having two healers on this map is a very good thing? And Ross will kill, although I doubt there'll be any enemies left for him. But soon we'll be at another interesting feature of this chapter. Still 3 chests there. Okay, let's see if this is enough to get Cormac to level 20. And there's a Wyvern Rider crit if you want to see what that looks like. Oh no, he's almost certainly going to get there. So once these are done, there's going to be not much left in the chapter, really. And it took all of them. And hi there, pathetically weak attack. Now, light magic's main claim to fame is its decent crit rates. Without that, it's not the best. It's pretty accurate, though. Oh. You just want to stall Cormac hitting level 20, don't you? Well, I'm not going to get the Elysian Whip to him for a little bit longer anyway. Yeah, let's just go for the regular Iron Lance. Sometimes iron weapons are what you'd call boring but practical. They still have high hit rates, they're very durable, and when you're this strong, it doesn't really matter what weapon you're using. And that's very nice. So, hey, of all people, Cormac might be our first promotion. That might be followed shortly by Garrick, depending on how he goes fighting these guys. He's not going to hit level 20 yet. And Rachel is almost at that. I don't think they're spawning anymore. That's a shame. So let's have everyone just converge on the throne room then. Well, meanwhile, you're going to go ahead and converge on the chests. And I told you their paths would cross. Can imagine him just running past saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm in your army now, bye. Treasure is calling." With this guy gone, it should just be the... Actually... I get the victory is near theme playing for ages and it'd drive everyone insane if I did that. Well, might as well. Don't want to be hit by lightning for the next few turns. Still find it funny that the standard light tome is called, but the actual one that summons lightning is called thunder and or bolting. So, get ready to hear this for a little while. But first... Actually, wait. Two things. So, it's going to be time for our first, you had the hero crest. Well, on this side anyway. So yeah, first non-trainee worthy master of a winged mount, pretty cool description. So we get Wyvern Lord and Wyvern Knight. I wish that you had a preview of your stats afterwards like the newer games do, but yeah. So, this class more for power and this one more for speed, but this is the same class as his brother, and this is the same class as the guy who killed his brother, so I prefer go Wyvern Lord. Favorite promotion series. I like 7's a lot better, actually. And after promoting Lord to the next chapter. Yeah, Sacred Stones is probably not really low down on my list of promotion themes, but just trying to think in terms of the... It's alright, but like I like everything small. My favorite promotion theme is Path of Radiance. That one is just fantastic. I'm kind of stalling showing the other thing that I wanted to show, but going to go ahead and move a lot of people first. Just getting everyone into a final position. Lute and Amelia are probably going to do nothing for the rest of this chapter. Okay! With the member card in your inventory, if you step on a suspicious spot on the map, which on this one is this one, you get this option. Now, there are only 2 of these that you can get per playthrough. There's one in Erica Chapter 14, one in Ephraim Chapter 14, and one in Chapter 19. So the member card really doesn't do all that much in this game, but it's very important for the post-game. So if we enter this secret option... Hi there, Anna, how you doing? So, this is Anna's secret shop, and it sells some very rare items that you can't really get anywhere else. Silver Blade, Killing Edge, Killer Lance, Battle Axe, Killer Axe, Killer Bow, Barrier, Physic, Lockpicks, one of the few ways to get lockpicks in this game actually, other than stealing them from other thieves, and some very overpriced promotion items. Do not buy this one! Never ever buy this one, because Namie is the only unpromoted archer you get, and you already get one of these during the main story. Might need to buy one of these eventually as well. So, Physic though. Physic is the main thing that I want to grab from here. I'm going to want 2 of these, maybe even 3 actually. Although, since I'm not carrying this file onto the end of the game, might not really be necessary to stock up on these. But yeah, you want as many of these as possible. Physic is such an amazing staff. Means your healers can heal people from a distance without risking their faces up close. We're actually gonna get another Silver Blade soon, so I might as well just buy another Killing Edge. I like having one of these on Joshua before the next chapter. Another Killer Lance might not be a bad idea either. Actually... I've already got a killer axe, and I only have one real axe user that I'm mainly using. I might just, for now, get a silver blade. This is why I wanted to save my gold until now. So that's all I'm going to buy for now. Okay, so we're here. First thing about this boss, though, is something that I want to show. Attacking from close range. Oh, right, yeah, Wind Sword being wind is effective against flyers as well. Forgot about that. So, yeah, you don't want to do that. But notice how the boss has no crit rate from range? Yeah, you want to attack him from a distance, because otherwise you suffer that really, really high Swordmaster crit chance. He's also on a throne, so he's pretty evasive. 77 avoid. So I'm obviously going to soften him up with some range attacks before getting into melee range. I forgot that was effective against flyers, though. Makes sense, because, yeah, wind magic in any other game is effective against flyers, but since it's not based on, well, I mean, it is based on resistance in this one, but yeah, he also doubles a lot of people. But yeah, notice how this counts as weapon triangle advantage. Also, because this sword targets resistance, magic users are pretty effective. Although, yeah, he's doing less damage from range. Oh yeah, that's because the sword is used physically, so it uses your full strength stat at close range, but at long range it uses your only half of your strength stat. So yeah, I do want to fight this guy with Joshua eventually, but I don't like that 15% crit rate. That's actually very dangerous. What happens if he's in support range of Natasha? That's a bit less, but still scary. You double even Garrick, wow. Okay, let's start attacking him with this. So you betrayed her and sold out her country? It just... I do not get this guy's motivation. But yeah, magic users are not going to take much damage from him. How many... Oh, it's got 40 uses. I mean, I could potentially run him out of his weapon, and that might actually not be a bad strategy here. I forgot how irritatingly high his evasion was. And the fact that Cormac gets shredded. Because if he didn't, Cormac would be pretty effective here. The Sword Slayer, if you manage to get it dropped earlier, could be very useful here as well. Oh, right, I need to get Rennek to the chest. Almost forgot about that. So I'm just going to let him do nothing to Ewan for a while. And eventually Ewan should get lucky and hit, though. With True Hit, this is pretty... Oh, hey, it hit. The problem is that you have to hit several times in a row in order for it to really be effective, thanks to his throne healing. This boss is actually pretty tough, but he's more an annoyance than a real threat because of his ridiculous evasion. But if you have a Shaman Ewan, Yeah, this guy can't really touch him. Wow, 2 hits in a row? That's gonna help. Double miss. Still waiting. Ah, I just really don't like that bad hit rate that Joshua has against him. Might have to actually make a restore point to show that conversation, because it's a pretty awesome conversation, but I don't want to risk that low, not low percent, 10% is actually surprisingly not that low. If this one hits, I'll be very shocked. Yeah, I thought so. I still wish that IS got the powerful foe theme. Oh, he's not recovering all that much health. Not really much else to say here. Except that I might run out of flux. Something that I don't think I've mentioned is that magic always consumes uses, even if it misses, whereas physical weapons only consume uses if they hit, which doesn't make much sense for bows. It's kind of weird how bows only consume uses if they hit. Like, a use's arrows, a use's the bow's own durability. Like, with both cases, there's kind of a flaw. If it's the bow itself, like, wearing out, then why does it wear out more if it hits something? Maybe you just pull back harder on the bowstring? I don't know. Well, Carlisle is going down a little faster than I expected. I should probably try and build up some... Why hasn't Joshua been next to Natasha? Okay, I just realized that if Ewan gets insanely lucky here, and I have... Yeah, I'm gonna actually hold off for now. Garrick and Joshua have a support, actually, so I might try and... see if I can get that. 4 HP per turn. But attacking this guy from range is definitely your best option, because it gets rid of his crit rate entirely. Magic swords have this thing where they can't critical at range. Possibly because the animators couldn't be bothered making a critical animation for the ranged swords. Okay, 1 chest. 10,000 gold! So, more to spend at the secret shop if you want to. Now we just have 2 chests to go. Okay, let's hope this guy doesn't start recovering all of his health. We get a weapon rank up for that. Let's try again. Yeah, my flux will probably run out before his sword does. I think I might have actually run this guy's sword out of uses before. Okay, that's off to a good start. And that'll level up Ewan as well. Hey, if Ewan gains 1 more magic here, he can actually finish this guy off. And he did. Okay, then. 1 point of resistance as well, so now you're doing -1 damage. I wonder if I should make a restore point here, just so that I can be guaranteed to show off the conversation. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just in case he dies next turn. Oh wait, he won't because of the healing. Wow, that 1 extra point of skill made a pretty big difference when it came to accuracy. Okay, that's very nice. I can finish him with Joshua now. Even though I'm having loads of fun boss abusing here. What's my best hit rate? Ironically, the Zambato. As much as I would really love to crit this guy. I don't want him to crit me in return, though. See, technically speaking, I should restart this chapter if Joshua dies here, but... I feel really cheap loading Restore Point, but I've already effectively finished this chapter, and if I wanted to, I could just have Ewan stand here and the boss would eventually die. So I basically am considering myself to have won this. So if Joshua does get criticaled, I'll just load a Restore Point here. So yeah, Joshua seems to know this guy. Well, hopefully you regret what you've done. Oh, great. That's not good. You'll probably double Natasha, but with her resistance, I don't think she'll die. Just realized that if he attacked Natasha, it'd be an interesting case of, might be interesting from a thematic standpoint. He'd be going like, if I can't have my queen, then you won't have yours! Nope, he's going for Joshua again. No crit, nice. But Joshua's now out of kill range. At least he's still leveled up out of it. You know what? You've already maxed out skill and speed. Okay. Let's do this. Like I said, you've already maxed out skill and speed. And this isn't the route that's going to be canon anyway. This is going to be very fitting. And yes, I'm going Swordmaster on this route, even though it's the one that I'll be going on the other route as well, just because I want Swordmaster for especially the next chapter. Joshua will unleash his true power to defeat the traitor, and unfortunately he didn't gain any skill or speed. That would have made things a little bit easier for him. He does gain a big critical bonus, though. Okay, this had better work. I really hope this works. Because this would be perfect. Still not that great of a hit rate. And I can't actually kill you with this. I've got a crit rate one higher than my hit rate. That's actually pretty amusing. Yes! That was perfect! And so, Ding Dong the Moron is gone. That was actually perfect. Nice one, Joshua. Now I just need to grab these two chests and we can be done with this chapter. So inside chest number 1 is... Dragon Spear! You want to make sure you get this before you end this chapter. Trust me, you're going to want it in chapter 15. The Dragon Spear, by the way, is effective against wyverns. 3 guesses who I'm giving that to. Oh, another energy ring. Okay. So with that, that should be all the chests. Nothing else left to do but support grind, I guess, although it would be kind of appropriate if Joshua got to a B with Natasha at this point. But, for now, let's just get a final bit of experience, and I think we'll just put this chapter to rest. It's gone on for a really long time. I dread to think what my turn count is. I'm going to check it after this. And now, LaRachel needs to heal someone. This is a complete waste of a men use, but oh well. Those stats are starting to look pretty good. Okay, yeah, this is pretty much over. Might as well get a little bit of extra dance experience. Okay. Let's finish this chapter. Meanwhile, in another part of the castle... So we've lost another one. And well, Gratis is already lost, so that means only Renee and Ralston are left. This is Aldhulma, the S-ranked sword. All S-ranked Sacred Twin weapons are effective against monsters. These weapons are very, very powerful. They're what I was referring to when I was talking about saving Hammer and Staff users earlier. Not only do we get this, we also get the S-ranked Animatome, which grants +5 to speed, on top of having a pretty great crit rate as well. These weapons are very, very, very powerful. Use them wisely. And so, the secret's been revealed, and now we have all the royals gathering here. So yes, Joshua was the Prince of Jahana all along. Which, if you can probably tell by his hair, but still, I love this reveal, and this is another reason why I like Erika's story, is that you don't get this big reveal on Ephraim's route. In fact, on Ephraim's route, it's implied that I don't think the party ever finds out that he's a prince. At least not until after Chapter 15. It's amazing how Joshua almost seems like a totally different person when he's speaking like this. This is also why Joshua was one of my favorite characters in this game. So now we have an alliance of all the nation's rulers, well, except for Grado. If we could somehow have Leon on our side, we'd have everyone. Although this touching moment is going to be interrupted. Kalok's done this, hasn't he? Well, your mother would want you to live. It's the highest priority right now. Nope, yep. Had a feeling. Yeah, it was all to flush us out into the open. They knew we'd have the advantage if we had the castle, but now we don't. We've got Volta and Kalok bearing down on us. 2 armies. There's nowhere to hide. Yes, what of Ephraim? That is a perfect moment for this segue, because although the next chapter is going to begin directly after this, I'm going to take this opportunity to flash back to a new journey. Next time, we'll be starting Ephraim's route. We'll see what he's been doing while Erika was heading to Jahana. And we'll find out why Grado was able to send 2 generals over here, and what exactly happened at the capital. And we also might solve a few more lingering mysteries about just what happened to the Emperor. So, join us next time when we start Ephraim's story. Once that is done, then we'll find out what happened to Erika and her crew after they were forced out of Ralston Hall. Once that's done, then we'll find out what happened to Erika and her crew after they were forced out of Jahana. So, Just also be warned that there might be a bit of a delay between videos from this point on, because my most recent playthrough of Sacred Stones was an Erica Route one, so I'm not as familiar with Ephraim's chapters as I am with hers. So I might need to practice them a little bit more. I also need to get used to having lower level characters again. But anyway, see you next time for Ephraim's half of the story.